Hey everybody! Well, today I thought we'd take a look at another classic item. Now, this is the Jawa Gonk Droid 2-pack of the Power of the Force line of figures from Hasbro that came out. I believe this came out in 1999, I think is when this came out. And I collected pretty much all of these things. I remember Princess Leia was really rare for a while, and then I bought a whole bunch of her, and then it turns out that she wasn't that rare. And, like a lot of the stuff that was coming out at that time, none of it really turned out to be worth a lot. You can find these, I'd say, between $15 and $20 now on eBay, still on the card. I mean, they never really grew in value, unfortunately, and if you want one of these, I wouldn't pay any more than that. But I really liked this one because it had the Jawa and the Gonk droid, and I just love the Gonk droid, as you guys know. And I did get the 2-pack of the Jawas, which I got 2 or 3 of those are still in the package. But this one here, I never did open it. I always wanted to check it out, and on the back here it's got some cool stuff as well that I want to discuss. But I am going to open this package, even though it is now 23 years old, because I just want to mess around with that cute little Gonk. One of the cool things that they had with these figures is they had this thing. It's called the Tech chip. And each one of these had different voice tracks or sounds from the different characters. So, of course, this one would be the Jawa. And it's really neat that it had these. On the back here, you used to be able to play those on that thing right there. It's like the Tech reader. And so it was supposed to imitate or look like the prop that was used in the movie as the communication device. And the funny thing about this thing, the original prop was actually made out of a lady's shaver, and I used to work in the grocery business, and I used to see these things all the time come through the checkout in the front, and if I had known they would be worth so much money now, I would have bought everything we had back then. I could be reselling them now because people want to remake those props out of the original actual shaver, so that is so funny that's what they use. But this thing was really cool. You could buy the Tech reader, which I used to have that, and I think I sold it along with a bunch of other stuff. And you'd put the chip right there, as you can see, and it would actually play the different sounds from the different characters. It was actually a really cool thing. I thought it was pretty cool that they came out with these, and you can see some of the other characters that were out. Like I said, I bought just about everything back then, and then I eventually sold a lot of this stuff. But anyway, I do want to check this out, so let me open this up and see what they look like. Alright, so I already got the corner started here, and strip this open. I think I only have one of these figures, and I wish I would have had, I should buy another one actually, since they're not very expensive at all, just to keep one in the package. Okay, so here's the Jawa's gun. I think that's taped in there. I'll have to fight with that. And then there's the Tech chip. Let's take a look at this right off the bat. So here we can see a close-up of this. Let me make sure I got some light on here. You can see it's kind of holographic. It's really neat where the Jawa is. Try not to get too much reflection on here. There's the chip. I think this has both the Gonk and Jawa sounds on it. You can see how this looks. I always thought these things were kind of cool. I don't know, just kind of went out of their way to do something different. I don't know, see, what does that say? I'm at an awkward angle to read that, but you guys can read it right there. It's very cool. Wish I had one of the readers. We could check out what this says. There's a little bump right here. Let's see, on the back of the card here, let's take a look at this. It says right there, the Jawa, let's see, what does it say? The Jawa yell, and let's see, the Utini, the famous sound. It's also got the Gonk sounds, Gonk Gonk, which is hilarious. It's very cool. Alright, now let's go and take a look at the figures here now real quick. Now, what I really liked about these Jawas is that they, their eyes, let me get a better angle of this. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. So you can see he's got really good detail on him. And I think they always did a good job on these guys. Now see how he's got that little thing up there? If you put light through there, see how his eyes light up? I thought that was always the coolest thing of how they did that. That's why I bought so many of these Jawa figures. I thought that was really smart of them. It just kind of pipes the light through his head like that. Very, very cool. Here's the back of him. And I think, let me see here. I think this is actually kind of a loose, sorry, I'm trying to get the light on here. Looks like this is kind of a loose, you can see how this is kind of separate. They actually have it like a soft, I'm kind of surprised this is still pretty soft after all these years. I mean, that makes it about 22 years old, but yeah, it's kind of got the robe, which I thought was cool. At least it wasn't just some solid molded thing. You can kind of see his legs. And then I think the arms turn. Yep, you can pose the arms. Very neat. I don't know if his head turns. Oh, the body turns. So he had some pretty good articulation for the size of this thing. You can kind of see the side of his leg right there. So it's pretty neat. Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job on these Jawas in particular. Okay, so of course, let's take a look at my favorite part, the Gonk. Here he is. Ha ha ha. Oh, I don't know why I like the Gonk so much. It's just, I guess he's just such a plain, simple little thing. So here you can see he's a little bit of a taller, narrower style of Gonk. His leg is kind of, what's going on here? He's got kind of a weird springy thing going on with his leg. Oh, you know what? There's a button right here. What does that do? Oh, no way. Oh, his legs move when you push this button? I had no idea it had this feature. That is fantastic. See that little button right there? There's a little mechanism in there that makes his legs turn or move. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I'm definitely buying another one of these. This is awesome. So it's a little, you have to kind of push it kind of hard to make it work. So it makes it kind of hard to make him stand, though. Because his feet, I wonder if it stays somehow. I didn't see anything on the package that said that he has that feature. There's the front of him. There's the side. So, you know, the Gonk droids were actually made out of two storage containers put, you know, top to top and then sealed together. That's what they used to make the original props, and then they just added a bunch of stuff, and then they had a little person inside that would wear these feet, and then I think the legs were made out of dryer vent hoses or something like that, and so they'd have to walk around in there. They probably saw out of some kind of a hole in the front. I think this is cool. Wow, look at that. The feet look really good. And I'm trying to get some light on the legs. You can see he's got kind of like the dryer hose look. On the bottom here, not sure what that says. But yeah, you can see the bottom. I'm not sure how that mechanism works in there. I'm trying to see how that works. I'm not really sure. That is so cool. I am so very surprised and pleased to see that his legs move. This one, yeah, it seems to work better from... If you try to do it like this way, it's not going to work very well. Well, it works a little bit. But see how I think it needs gravity to kind of shift the legs back and forth. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. Oh man, this is so cool. I'm really glad, you know, I was not going to do this video, but I'm really glad I decided to do it now because this is really awesome. I had no idea the Gonk had this wonderful leg walking feature. That was a nice surprise. So yeah, this is a great set of figures. I like that it was a dual pack from 1999, the Power of the Force, Hasbro. These came out with a whole bunch of really great Star Wars figures, and I think, I don't know why I didn't get more of these. I think I just bought the one, never took it out of the package, and now I got to go get another one. But this is great. The Gonk looks great. I just wish he stood up. I wish there was a way that you could lock the feet in and you could have him just stand up. Maybe there is a way to do it, but I don't know what it is. There is absolutely no mention on the package about that feature at all. These Jawas were great because I bought the 2 packs of these all the time. That light up eye feature, oh my gosh, that is so cool. I thought that was one of the coolest features added to a action figure. And then these guns, they're a little bit flimsy, they're very rubbery, it's kind of hard to get it to go into the hand of the Jawa there. And of course you got these really cool chips. Maybe I'll see if I can try to get one of those readers for cheap and we can check that out. But man, the main thing I wanted was this guy. Oh god, I love the Gonks. They're so cute. Something about the Gonk that's just awesome. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little review, and I hope maybe if you want one of these, you can go get one on eBay as well, or maybe you have some. I don't know. But if you do, make some comments down in the comments and let me know what you think about these guys. But in the meantime, I'm off to eBay to get another one. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe as well if you'd like. So, thank you so much. Take care, and have a good one.